How are you doing and how have you been? My name's Tazaskal, this is Rimworld. I haven't got a squeaky chair anymore. Let's get to it. Right, party people. We need to kick on the progress. We need to get the research being done, which means I need to basically stop with the temptation of adding more tasks for people to do. Like, I think we've all agreed that it's been quite good making... Oh, plasteel. We do need that for our new... Oh, ho, ho, ho. And we like infestations if they spawn in here. So we need plasteel not only for better armor down the line, but we do need a little bit more for our turret down here. So that's really, really cool. Might be a tasty episode, but... Yeah, I think it's better now. We've put more people on hauling than cleaning. Everything still seems to be relatively clean. So I'm happy with that. A little bit concerned about our food stocks. Growth is only at like 30%, but like I said, I think just because this room is so big, I'm used to it being packed with fungus, so I think like we haven't got a lot. When in reality, we've got tons. And we still have the ability to hunt and stuff like that. I'm glad you guys agree that the minute we're finished with advanced fabrication, we're then going to like dive back into survival meals. Is it packaged? Yeah, survival meals. Not only for travel, but in case obviously power goes down and stuff like that. I think it's just always handy having like a plan B. I think now we've sorted out our power problems though, we shouldn't have too many more, but that is famous last words, I suppose. Because obviously for quite a lot of episodes, our power's been cutting in and out. It shouldn't be doing that too much now, though. But with that being said, obviously we are very power hungry. Found some jade under the ground. Okay, over there. I think... Just having a look what's been found. I think we're going to turn this off for a little bit. Yeah, the reason why we're going to turn it off is because we know we've got some steel here, some steel here, some plasteel here. I don't think we need to be doing that at the moment. And then what that does is that frees up someone to do some other tasks around the colony. Grey and the outpost. No, we could go do that. But... alas, I'm not going to. So it just means more stuff will get hauled. We could probably do a making our stockpile a little bit bigger. To be fair, if you look, a lot of it's just junk. Okay, these are all maxed out. How much more is here? Is this all done? It's all done. Oh no. It's a bit silly, you have to have this on. So I need to designate power, but then not allow. Because this has to be on to seal. Well, I suppose it makes sense and logically, so. T, can you just... Oh, it's forbidden, so no one can touch it. Turn it on, but you've forbidden it, my lord. Okay, okay. I make them call me, you know, their lord. There we go. So it's on, but it's not allowed, so then we can actually seal the resources. So this is pretty much depleted at this point. Meaning we'll make our way down here, which we could probably... Saying that, do we need steel at the moment? We've got over 2,000. Let's just chill for a bit. And actually, we could use this downtime for the miners to help around the colony as well. How close are we to advanced components? Okay, we're not crazy close. Artificial metabolism. Biological stomach. Just having a look, having a ponder. Just keeping an eye on meals, just so we don't fall behind. Yeah, when these get done here, I think then we'll have a bit of downtime from mining still. We've got so much. I don't think we need to worry. Or should I just pause it for a bit now? Let's pause it for a bit now. Let's have a break from deep mining. Then they can help around the colony and we can just... Yeah, because this is what we want. We want these steel slag chunks be coming down as well. They're only 15 steel a pop, but that's still... hold open. But that's still, you know, more steel that keeps flowing into the colony. So more hauling jobs that are getting done that need to get done. So incredibly happy with progress. Incredibly. I'm always happy, but, you know, that's just my winning personality. Don't you agree, party people? Don't say cringe personality. Words can hurt. This is all ready for harvest. Let's queue that up. Ambrosia sells for quite a bit. We just want a decent ship or something to come along. These batteries look like they're close to getting full within the day now, which is cool. Yeah, extraordinarily close. And they're just about going to hit it before nighttime comes over. Right, more drugs are being made. Perfect. I mean, progress is something that we can't really deny is going pretty well. It's just a case of moving through the research tree now, and that's why I want to pause a lot of things, get the hauling tasks done, because obviously attacks are going to get bigger and bigger. That's why it was really good that I'm sure we did, didn't we? Yeah, we made friends with the Empire, so at least we don't have to deal with their crazy attacks anymore. Because they're always nerve-wracking. To be fair, they did the most damage to us. There we go. Loads of this getting hauled from around the map now, which is awesome to see. A lot of wood around, but I imagine a lot of that is we don't have the room. Which is what it is. Is what it is. Yeah. My priority this episode is get advanced fabrication up, start making advanced components. I'm hoping we don't need plasteel to make them. Like, I don't think we do, but I've got this like sneaky suspicion it's not as easy as like components and steel. But if it is what it is, then we'll address it when we get there. We've got loads of components, which we need components anyway for repairing stuff. The reason why we've made so many is just so we're always on top. I don't want to get back to the episodes where we're like panicking about not having steel, not having this, not having that. So I want to make as much as possible not to have to worry about it. That's my thinking behind it anyway. I keep checking to make sure someone is always sitting on the research bench. Chris, what is your research skill? 11, but you do have double passion, so I'll allow it. Much prefer Chieftain, but I think because Chieftain keeps going to meditate, it's sort of that's what's taking him off it. Right, I know a lot of you will say we're wasting our time with steel slag chunks, but I like having as many options to be getting steel in. So we're not deep drilling. That's fine, but then we're doing other things. We're smithing. Could probably turn that off for a little bit. Let's turn that off for a bit. So Whistler, what do you do now then with your life? Oh, whoops, I accidentally clicked that off you. Hauling steel slag chunk. Okay, let's get loads of the resources around the map hauled. I could probably cancel a lot because... I'll wait until they grab this, because actually they've come a long way to come, and then I'm just like, oh, no. We'll cancel some, because actually we've probably got too many selected, really. Otherwise they'll never complete this, and they'll waste their whole life getting it done. So that looks good. And then they'll start holding this wood if we've got the room for it. More ambrosia. Let's get that harvest. Let's get that in the back pocket. Right, a little bit of sleeping. Yeah, loads of stuff around the colony or around the map. I love acceptable food for everyone. I don't know if I'd eat something if it said on the label, acceptable food for everyone. Like, you're going to have to really define acceptable for me. How's the fungus going? The fungus is fine, 50%. Saying that, we've taken a little bit of a hit in here. Let's get a couple more alpacas cold. Just to make sure we're not falling behind. Nothing silly is going to happen. Because if I fall behind with food with this many people, it will be devastating and we will probably lose some people. When steel gets to about like 1,000, I'll start like turning these on again and then we'll start mining through to the other steel source down here. But I think we're so on the top. Solar flare takes down all our electricity. I think that's the worst thing that could probably happen to us, is in the middle of an attack if that happens. Our only saving grace is we have got loads of components, so we don't have to worry about losing turrets. That's not a big deal. These big turrets would be a little bit devastating though, I suppose. There we go, lots of components to repair stuff the minute it breaks down. Just checking the temperature in this room. Everything's fairly well temperatured. A lot of idle people now. So, that's because a lot of the benches are turned off and whatnot. There's no room in the stockpile for wood, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Structure. There we go. So my OCD will not allow me to put these in the wrong position. So we'll use this time to expand our stockpile a little bit. Nothing too wrong with doing that. Misc. Then we'll need another beacon in here, sadly. It's not sad, but you know what I mean. Oh yeah, this is all granite that we put in. I wondered why I couldn't... Orders, misc. Thing is, we might as well do this while we got a little bit of downtime, saying that all the power's back now, but... Security for nobles. Let's have a look. It's just not good enough to want me to do it. The rewards need to be better for certain doom, do you know what I mean? It's the one thing I don't think this game always has right, and it's not me moaning, I love this game. But like, quests that could bring doom to you need better rewards for me to even think about doing. Like, I'm not going to risk my colony for like 20 uranium. It's not going to happen. If you offered me like 100 chem fuel and 25 components, do you know what I mean? That sounds more sexy already. Or 5 advanced components. Here we go, the expansion of the stockpile is happening. Love it. Another beacon, because in order to trade we need to make sure everything is in range of a beacon. This is how bored everyone is that they're doing this straight away. But it's just... Oh, psychic smooth for females. Thank you, Cassandra. The girlies will enjoy that. This should be critical. This should be more important. They shouldn't be chucking blocks up here. The whole reason why we've got more stockpiles is so this one just doesn't get overloaded. Floor. I won't queue up smoothing floor for the time being. There we go. Loving it, loving it, loving it. The base grows once more. There we go. Now all the wood is starting to be hauled in, which is perfect. Turn that bad boy back on, I suppose. Oh, what's been going on here, party people? Can you just have a word with yourselves? I'll leave you for 2 seconds and then half of the map is on fire. I assume we hunted them. Okay, see, fungus is now under 1,000 with a lot of this in here at about 70%. So let's queue up some more alpacas. Should still be okay. Research is nearly done though, not too far away, 400 research points. So I'm hoping to get that done this episode, which I keep saying to try and reassure myself. I'm like stroking my hair while I say it. It's like, it's fine, Tazasco, it will happen. I mean, it doesn't really matter if fungus gets too low, because Maya and T are keeping it so the meals, and that's the important part, are still there. And we do make quite a lot of meals at one time, I suppose we need to remember. There's 160 of them, 100 of them, 37 of them, so 4 of them. So, and I'd rather have meals than just raw food, but does need to be noted that obviously fungus is running out. And the growth on the best of things is like 80, so we've still got a little while. Chris is smashing the research. What's your intellect now? Maya's idle. Interesting. There's not really much to queue up for people to do at the moment, I'll be honest. Let's power conduit that orbital beacon. I mean, until we get this research done, like, we're just a bit... what can we queue up? Like, honestly, what can we do at the moment? Like, I didn't think we'd ever be in this situation in Rimworld. Like, well, we have nothing to do at the moment. I suppose if people are bored, let's turn these deep drills on just because people are bored. Like, not because I necessarily want them to do it. A lot of panthers. Panthers are a bit mean. The problem is everyone's bored and I'm going to tell everyone to stay inside. They're going to be like double bored. It's like you're like a kid and you ground them. Ugh, no, I didn't mean don't go through. I just wanted you to shut the door, mate. Come here. Cool. We'll just check this zone because I haven't checked this zone in a while. I just want to make sure it actually covers all of our base. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yep, yep, yep. Everyone inside. Love it. And then we don't have to worry about them silly, silly panthers that apparently don't like us. Why? We're gentle folk. So yeah, probably turning the deep drills on was probably wise. Give people something to do, if nothing else. Yeah, let's turn this back on as well, then. I mean, we're so on top of tasks that we can just put stuff on. It doesn't really matter. And with steel being smelted through these steel slag chunks as well. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I just want this research to be done and then we can make... Oh, come on, we're 6 points away. Then we can start making advanced components, hopefully. I'm waiting for like me to forget that there was something else. I'm hoping it's just steel and components. And I imagine it's going to be quite a lot. So that's sort of what I'm hoping. It's not too much of a problem. If it's not just that, we'll adjust. It's no bother. Maya bored out of her skull. Please give me something to do, boss. I mean, there's just nothing, Maya. There's nothing to do. I'm sorry. Advanced components, lovely. So let's go. Let's pause for a minute. So what do we need to make them? Yeah, I knew it was going to be plastic. Gold! How could I forget gold? Yeah. Okay. So let's up advanced components. It's going to be a little bit more difficult to obviously mass make these. So I think we'll just do like 50. And then unpause at like 25. It's going to be a little bit more difficult just because we've got to gain plasteel as well. So what that probably tells me that we need to do. This was plasteel, wasn't it? Let's build... Where are you? Let's build a deep drill there. Not a power conduit going down to it. I don't really want to throw a power conduit down there, but we do have an unstable power cell, so I'll just chuck that down here. It's not too much of a problem. So that will get us plasteel. Gold. I don't know if we can actually find gold underground. Like, I'd like to think we could, but I'm not 100% sure. Just making sure we haven't already found it. Jade. Gold up here, but that's a bit awkward. I don't like doing stuff near the edge of maps. Because if, like, people jump through... So we can find gold through this. That's good to know. So let's mine the plasteel, because we can do the plasteel now. Yeah, that's probably even more important to keep this going all the time then, so that's fine. Apparently we've got a tamed alpaca that is now on the loose. I'm devastated. Okay, they're nearly through all this steel now. More steel found underground. That's the thing about this scanner. It's basically unlimited. So you never run out of things to find, which is awesome. And I think and needed, because otherwise you'll be in a position where you're like, boss, there's no resources anywhere left. Please help. Uranium underground. Okay. Gold and plasteel is what we want. I should have moved this over one, yeah. Then it covers all of it. Have we got 3 people on mine? We do, we do. Sin Mel jump on that though. Let's hold open these 2 doors. Let's mine this out and then start putting our granite structures to hold the roof up. I'm so happy they're cleaning the area. Okay, dog is down there mining, so it will get mined. I'll put this wall down, but I don't want to do it too soon and then they can't build the middle square. These panthers are halting progress to a degree, especially with our food. Saying that, we got some at 91%, so I think we just about got out of that okay. Which is why I wanted a big freezer. This is why we make loads of meals, so when little things happen, we can cover the losses. You know, 177 fine meals, like, we're okay, we're okay. Komodo. I'm going to put Komodo on 2 on mining. Mining is becoming ever important to our colony now. The reason why I got 2 is so then... Oh, I always want someone on these deep drills. If that makes sense. Someone's always got to be on these deep drills. Just repairing this. I know it doesn't make too much difference, but I just want to make sure it's being looked after. Some steel that's found. Whereabouts? Over there. Too far away. I mean, we're finding resources pretty quick at this point. And Mel's nearly got us up to 200 components, which is awesome. Awesome to say, awesome to say. There we go. Getting some plasteel now. Very, very good. Because we don't have any gold, do we? We have 56 gold. How much do we need for an advanced component? Only 3. So actually we can make quite a few. What, like 7 or 8? Doesn't need as many components. I think we might have went component mad. But that's fine. The 10 plus steel is going to be a little bit more of a pain. Some more steel. Found down here, not terrible. Okay, the manhunting panthers are going to leave soon. So, I mean, inside the colony we made progress, just not on our map. Like, we were banned from visiting places. There we go. Some of the fungus is being harvested now. Crisis averted. There was no crisis, but it sounds good. It sounds like there was jeopardy in the episode, do you know what I mean? Got more steel than we've ever needed in our life. But yeah, just need gold now. Silver would still be nice. Just to obviously have some dollar to spend. Go to wildlife. 3 panthers still remain. 1 panther still remains, you know, because they've got this little red lightning bolt thing. Which means they're mad. They're like Harry Potter mad. Where is it? Doesn't know whether to give up or not. It's like, oh, but I'm really, really hungry. Just go, and then we can, like, have a little bit of progress for the rest of the episode. It's the only thing, because I don't like putting cuts in, like, unless someone comes to the door or our phone goes. That's normally the only time there's a cut in my videos. But I like keeping everything raw. The only downside is, like, when you're stalled, oh, you're stalled, but I understand if that's not everyone's cup of tea, but I don't know, I like sharing my adventure with you all party people. Some more steel. I mean, we found a lot of steel. Like, we need gold and plus steel now. Right, then wildlife will start to be hunted again. No, I keep tamed. Oh, not hunt. Oh, God, we tamed an alpaca, not hunted her. How silly are we? I say we, I'm pulling you guys in on this as well. It's not my fault, party people. It's our fault. Research, let's get back on that. NutriPaste, then go into packaged survival meals, make some of them. Because you know we're going to get more things around the map that are going to set up to, like, give us grief. It would be really nice if we were prepared for that next time so we could just go straight away. What do we need for all these flack? Oh, we need all cloth. So a cloth field is our next objective. Trying to think the best place to have it. Unless we just build it around here, but I don't know if it's just going to be enough, though. Makes sense to have it within our walls. So I want it in our walls so it's protected. We don't have to worry about it being burnt and whatnot. So where is... Am I blind? Where's the cotton? Cotton plant. Just having it in our walls I think is going to be so much safer. So we'll have the cotton field up there. I know it's not on fertile grass. And down the line when we push this up and we can redo a bit here, we'll do that. As of now, we just need resources in the bank. Cloth is the next thing stalling us in the fact of we can start making better armor, start doing stuff like that, and like fully improving like everything. Because like I said, the next attack we have, we want to be able to just jump on it straight away. Okay, this has got a red X because there is no more resources for it to take. And this has just got 165 steel left. I won't worry about that, so then I know someone is down here mining the plasteel, which is of importance because we need to get advanced components. Why we need advanced components is because then we can get bionic parts, and all these bionic parts need a lot of advanced components, so we need to make sure we are making them to in like a bulk standard, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's the plan. I mean, it's not as much progress as I'd have liked these couple of episodes. However, we have been hamstrung by, you know, attacks and stuff like that. But we got the big beastie research done. So it's NutriPaste, then into survival packaged meals. I'll forget this by next episode. Then maybe into guns, making sure we've all got assault rifles and stuff like that. And then we are near to the point, party people, where we can actually start researching the ship. A breakup, Wister and T are having a break. Okay. You know, we're actually then at the point where we can research to build, to start to think about building the ship to leaving. However, what I have noticed, this is like 1,200 research points. And I'm pretty sure we need all of them. Just clicking on that to make sure. So, still got a while to go. But the end point is sort of in our view. So we do need to bear that in mind. Other than that, I'm loving the colony. I'm loving it. If you got to this part of the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment. I'll catch you next time, party people. Bye.